là là. Très joli. Bon voyage. Welcome to Springtime in Paris, 6ABC's preview of the Philadelphia International Flower Show. And now, live from the Pennsylvania Convention Center, your hosts, 6ABC's Cecily Tynan and Adam Joseph.
Bonjour, bonsoir, hello, and bienvenue to the 2011 Philadelphia International Flower Show. How's my French?
I'm impressed.
I don't know about
It was
that.
fantastique. And this year's theme is Springtime in Paris. It's brought to life by the collective work of the world-renowned Pennsylvania Horticultural Society and some amazing floral and landscape designers.
And we are at a real soiree tonight, Adam. The men are in tuxedos looking oh so handsome. The women in designer gowns.
Ooh la la.
It feels like a glamorous evening in the most romantic city of the world, the city of love.
And we are feeling that love, especially after over 40 inches of snow this winter. We've been waiting for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It is, of course, the exclusive black tie preview of the flower show.
And since tonight is all about first class, that's what you have, a first class ticket to it all, as we take you on a tour of the major exhibits and talk to the talented designer who are bringing the City of Lights all to life.
And while you sit at home and pick out your favorites, judges and members of the Pennsylvania Horticultural Society have been spending the entire day choosing the winners of the coveted Best in Show awards.
And we will announce those winners later. This year, there will be winners in both the floral and landscape categories. But first, our colleagues from the 6ABC weather team are here, Karen Rogers and David Murphy. Good evening, guys. You look great.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Very well put there, Karen.
Thank you very much. We're so excited to be here. You know, we're at the Moda Botanica exhibit. There are floral designers located right in Center City. I've never seen so many roses in one spot. It's beautiful. Now, they've been keeping their display a very big secret until tonight. So we'll tell you about it a little later on.
And then later on in the show, how would you like to win free tickets to the Philadelphia Flower Show this year? We'll tell you how you can enter for a chance to win.
All right, got to watch that. Back to you, Adam and Cecily.
All right. Thanks, guys.
And so we'll start our tour at the flower show entrance. And it is the largest they've ever attempted, and it gives you that wow factor.
It is really spectacular. It's also one of the most familiar symbols in the world. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Bon voyage. Let's go to Paris.
It's the City of Lights, the City of Love, of the Champs-Élysées, the Louvre, Coco Chanel, Champagne, and Escargot. And when you step into the show, designer Sam Lemhenny wants you to say, ooh la la.
There's going to be a big wow factor this year.
He's attempting something never done before at the show, the largest structure ever built inside the convention center, the Eiffel Tower itself.
It's going to be 37 feet tall, 75 feet wide, and it's pushed back from the door about 100 feet. The opening archway that you'll be able to walk right underneath, the height of that is about 20 feet tall. So you're really going to feel like you are walking right around the Eiffel Tower.
And surrounding the structure?
Trees that are 18 feet tall, 14 foot wide, canopy of trees you walk underneath, underplanted with loads and gobs of French tulips with colors of pinks and blues and yellows and whites that'll be designed in spectacular patterns underneath the trees.
Blooming topiary animals created by Valley Forge Flowers prance among the gardens.
And again, the entertainment that is going to be interacting with the visitors, strolling musicians, we have mimes, we have artists that are going to be painting in the garden. So this will be a very interactive central garden this year, a very different feel to it, I think, than what people have seen in the past. You want the ambiance of Paris, and that's what we're going to really give to the people. And by the way, the Eiffel Tower, just like the Eiffel Tower in Paris, comes to life every hour on the hour with lights, our tower is going to do the same thing.
That was really amazing, but that's just the beginning of our journey to Paris.
That's right. You're about to see the work of 6 outstanding designers. They created the showcase gardens that'll take us deeper into the City of Lights and complete the central exhibit.
Celebrating France's great cuisine with a chef's rooftop garden. Make that a green rooftop garden.
We are also doing hundreds of vegetables and flowering trees and shrubs and herbs. And to tell you the truth, this is the first time I've forced vegetables for the Philadelphia Flower Show, and it was not easy. We actually have cucumbers with cucumbers on them, tomatoes that have red tomatoes on them, all kinds of different lettuces.
And be careful before you sit at this table. The cushions and tabletop are made from live succulents. The garden also offers a wealth of ideas for recycling, sustainability, and creativity for gardening in small spaces.
If Paris is the city of love, what's more romantic than a wedding? That's what Robertson's Flowers is creating for the show.
The exhibit is titled Impressions of Notre Dame, and the inspiration obviously is Notre Dame Cathedral. The main focus of the display is going to be a wedding scene outdoors at Notre Dame. Everything's going to be very pink, very romantic, crystals. We're even doing a few statues of gargoyles to sort of stand guard at the ceremony. It's actually fairly contemporary, although we're playing around a little bit with some traditional elements. So it's a little bit of that mix of the old and the new, which is something I always like to do.
From a mix of the old and new to timeless Paris, that's the theme of the exhibit from Burke Brothers Landscape Contractors.
Our inspiration comes from just many of the park scenes that you see throughout Paris. We wanted to depict this in a way that shows just how beautiful these parks are and how open they are to the public. We have a 50-foot reflecting pool that's anchored on both sides by a beautiful pergola. We followed a lot of what you